What is up, everybody? VitalSyntax here, playing some more Battlefield 3 beta, and today's video I'm using the M416 assault rifle with the holographic sight and the suppressor and grip. I like to use that set of attachments on almost all my weapons. The holographic's my favorite, close range, low magnification sight, and the suppressor seems to help out a lot, especially when you're flanking and you don't want your enemies to hear you when you're taking out some of their teammates. The flash suppressor is also another great option for the barrel attachment if you're actually in the bus or the subway station, because the flash can be really bright when the lights are out and it gives your position away really obviously. But you don't want to use like the flash suppressor in combination with something like the flashlight, because the flashlight's already going to be giving your position away. And then grip, I prefer the grip over the bipod, just because the bipod you actually have to be prone to use or up against a ledge, whereas the grip you can use whenever. I mean, you can be standing, prone, crouch, doesn't matter. It's automatically always increasing your gun's accuracy. I'm not sure if it's actually, I think it's just decreasing the recoil, but I haven't actually looked into it too deeply. It probably doesn't help quite as much as the bipod, just because the bipod you actually have to pull out and you're kind of stationary while you're using it. But and then the flashlight's another great option for in the actual subway part of the map. I see a lot of people using that, and I don't use it that much, but I get killed by people that are using it all the time, and it's like, oh, I can't see anything because there's this huge blinding rays of light in my eyes. So that's definitely working really well for most people. So yeah, this is my first flawless game in Battlefield 3. I end up with a score of 16-0, which I thought was pretty good. Technically it's not my first, but I'm gonna say it's my first because my first flawless game was actually a match where I got glitched and I was under the map somehow, and instead of committing suicide, I ended up just killing people and ended up like 28 kills and 0, which was really cheap and really gay, but it's just a beta. Anyway, hopefully that glitch is going to get fixed. I don't know if you guys have experienced it yet, but there's a lot of holes in the map that you can fall through if you're prone, and you can't get out some of them, which can be really annoying, because if you're in a good position, then you have to suicide. At least they have the suicide option. If they didn't have that, then you'd be just totally screwed, because the enemies usually can't see you, so they can't shoot back at you, which makes it even gayer. So if you haven't got your hands on the beta already, because you maybe weren't in the early access beta, by the time you're watching this video you probably have already played it at least once or twice, because the open beta starts today, and it's about 3 a.m. on Pacific time right now. And I know for a fact the PS3 version is up. At least that's what I've heard on Twitter. I don't know about Xbox guys, but the best way to get up-to-date status on not only when it's released, but when maintenance and stuff is going on, because actually right now they're doing maintenance on battle logs, so as PC players can't play. But just follow Daniel Matros, or Ginto, who is the community manager for DICE. Another great website for Battlefield information is Battlefield O. They do by far the best job of covering all the news, all the leaks, all the stuff surrounding Battlefield 3. Once again, that's battlefieldO.com or @BattlefieldO on Twitter. And I'm not like sponsored by them or anything. I genuinely just use their website and their Twitter feed like constantly, especially before I actually got the beta, because I was always trying to read up on the latest news and whatnot. So I recently just unlocked the F2000 assault rifle, which took a really long time. It took me like 3 hours of gameplay just to unlock it. My next video, and right here I'm just trying to get this stupid idiot to give me ammo. I've mentioned this in a couple of my previous videos, but they just don't know that. I mean, I told them to give me ammo. There you go. Good boy. But back to the F2000. F2000 is amazing. I think it's by far, I don't know if it's overpowered, but it's the one I do best with. Let's put it that way. It's not like the Bad Company 2 F2000, because the Bad Company 2's F2000 did really low damage but had super high fire rate. This one has a fire rate similar to the AEK 971, which is higher than like the AK-74M and the M16, but it's not quite as fast as it was in Bad Company 2. But it's also super accurate. Like I think it's probably the most accurate assault rifle. At least that's what it feels to me. I could definitely be wrong on some of this stuff, but it feels like it takes down people super fast and super efficiently. So I'll do my next video on that weapon, just because I think a lot of you guys haven't seen it. Maybe you guys want to see what it looks like, want to see what it sounds like, and see how it handles and whatnot. But that's about it for unlocks for me in the support class. The next unlock is going to be an underbarrel grenade launcher, which I don't really want because I probably wouldn't use it. So it'd probably take me another 4 hours to unlock that. And then there's another, I think the next assault rifle is, I don't even know off the top of my head. But there's like one more, and then there's the G3. And in order to get the next one, I'd have to pay like 3 hours to get that grenade launcher, and then probably another 4 hours to get the next gun, and then another like 5 hours to get to the G3. And I don't know, that just seems like a lot of game time just to unlock the G3, which I don't really want in the first place. So my game plan as far as unlocks is, and I don't know, look at this, I was totally dead on with that guy. I guess you have to lead him a little bit, which I started to do right about there, and I started getting some hit markers. But the next weapon I want to unlock is the Scar H, which is a carbine, which is kind of weird. The Scar H is the Scar Heavy, which you would think is an assault rifle, and you'd think the Scar L would be the, not necessarily the submachine gun, but the carbine that the engineers use. But anyway, in Battlefield 3, I guess the Scar H, I think it's the Scar H CQB, which is close quarters combat. So I think this is Scar H CQB is an engineer class, so that's what I'm going to be working on to unlock next. I've also got the UMP45, the PP2000, which are both all kit weapons. I'll do some videos on those. The SV98, the M416 saw. So there's some weapons that you won't start out with that take a while to unlock, and I'll try and kind of put those videos out first, just because I know some of you guys want to see those and won't have them unlocked for you know, a couple days or maybe a week or whatever, depending on how much you play the beta. And that was kind of my goal when I went into the beta. My goal was basically to unlock as many of the weapons as I could and make videos on all of the weapons, so that people out there like me, and here I'm trying to get more ammo. Come on, guys. How does he not realize that I want ammo? Look at this. Come on. I even threw my thing down, and I think, how does this work? Yeah, I think there we go. I asked for ammo, and then his teammate, or the other guy, gives me ammo, so I was just like, oh, whatever. And I lost my train of thought. Oh, I was saying, thank you, goddammit. That's what I just texted. Anyway, my goal with the Battlefield 3 beta was basically to unlock everything and do videos on it, and you know, make sure, because from my perspective, it's like if I was the viewer of my own channel, let's say I was a subscriber to myself, which I do watch all my videos a couple times just to make sure they're good enough quality, but if I was a subscriber to myself, I would want to see all of the weapons, what they sound like, what different attachments look like on them. And I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I like seeing that type of stuff. So the matches wrapping up here. They've got 5 tickets left. Take out this guy, run over here, take out that one. Oh, here comes the triple, and take out that guy, and that's the end of the game. Hope you guys enjoyed. I ended up with the score of 16-0, like I said, using the, what was I using, the M4? I don't even remember what gun I was using. Oh, I was using the M416, yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, remember to leave a rating, and of course, like I've said in all my previous videos, there's going to be a bunch more content. I'm trying to do like 3 videos to 4 videos a day on this game, just because, I mean, I have the content, I have the recordings, because I'm playing so much, I might as well, you know, commentate them and upload them. And holy shit, my upload speed is super fast. I don't know what what happened. It's like 80 megabytes per second for some reason. All right, peace.